Hi everybody, this is Mama Sue, and I'm glad to be back. Today, since it's December, I decided to start off with some Christmas earrings. This is what we're going to be making right now. This cute little candy cane. This is only made with seed beads, about 16, half and 16 or 16 to 18. And you're going to go half red and half white. And then you're going to need one of these wires with a little ball on the end, or you can use the other kind and you can add one candy cane after another, or something else, or a little bell or something if you want to add something to it. And then we're also, wait, let me show this is the one you're going to use if you want to, here's the other one you can use in case you want to add something else at the end. Instead of having the little ball, you'd have this instead of the little ball. And then you could add things to it. This one you can't add to. I mean, this one you can't. But I like the other one myself. Besides, I'm making them for my grandkids, so I have to go that route. And then you're going to need one of these ear wires. Very easy to make ear wire. Can you see it? Try to get some focus in there on my camera. There we go. Just one of those kind of ear wires. And we're going to make them out of these. Let me show you how to make that real quick, just so that you know how to make it. All I do is I grab a hold of that thing right there. I just bend down. See how I bent it down? I just bent it down just a little bit, just to give it that little bend right there. Then I'm going to put my plier in back of that bend. Oh no, from this point I'm going to take a pencil. We'll show you the easy way. I'm going to put the wire with that tip that's bent up at my thumb. Then I'm going to take the wire and just wrap it around. I'm making the other kind of earring. Sorry about that. For this one, you have to make a good bend in there, because that's the bend you make. All I did was it was out like this. I started making a regular wire for you. As you can see, I make a lot of my wires. All I'm doing is taking a hold of it and I'm rolling it around my plier and then taking it off. And that's what you get from that. Just like what you've got here. See? Same thing. Oop. Can't see my ball. See, it's the same thing. You've already got part of your ring done. Then you're going to put a pencil in the back. Put the bent side up. Put a pencil in the back and just set your thumb on it. Right there. See, I got my thumb on it. Then I'm going to roll this back like this around the pencil. Like that. Now you're almost done here. Now there's where you are. That was very simple. And then you're just going to bend this tip up a little bit. Just away from there you go. There's your wire. Now that was a simple thing to do. So you can always make your own wires. If you want to just get these, don't worry about buying the wires, because you can make it so easy with a pencil. Make sure your thumb's on the top of the wire, because that's where I would get confused. Anyway, this is what we're making, and let's get started. We're going to take this, and because we start out with a silver ball on the end right here, we're going to start with the red bead, because that silver ball looks like a white bead. So we're going to go 1. We're going to put 12 on here. 2, which is white. 3 is red. 4, 5. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 9, 9, 10, there's 10, 11, 12. Now we should have 5 left for the top. There you go. There it is, right like that. Now you're going to want to take your pliers and put right on top of that white bead. Put it at the very tip of your pliers. You don't want it going over at all because you don't have enough space to play with. You're going to just bend it over sideways like this. Then you're going to move your pliers around to a little bit. See there? Then you're going to go under the pliers to make a circle. See there? Now you got a little circle up there. Now you're going to twist that circle, then you're done with this part. Just twist it one time. And then you've got your little place your little hanging place. Now you're going to add the rest of your beads. Let me move this over sideways a little bit, pull that down. Now you're going to add the rest of your beads. See there? Very simple. Just like that. Now you're going to start with a red, and then you're going to finish up all your beads. Put the rest of your beads on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, white, 5, red. Now you've got all your beads on there, and it looks like a number 7, kind of. Or a letter L, whichever you want. And then you're going to turn this like this, and you're going to roll with your round nose pliers. You're going to roll that tip down. Just grab a hold of it and just start rolling. See how I'm rolling and rolling and rolling? You want that rolled up good and tight. And squash it down a little. Now you're going to start forming your earring. Now that you've gotten that far, you're going to start forming it. Now I'm bending and bending and bending. The best way to form it is to hang on to this tip. Gives you something to hang on to. Hang on to that tip and just start pulling it down a little bit. Up and down. And then you get that nice little look. There's your candy cane. I'm going to round it just a little bit more. And you got to remember, candy canes are all different shapes on the top. Some of them go in further, some of them don't. And there's my candy cane. Now what I'm going to do is, this is the simplest thing to do. Stick it on just like that, and just roll it around till you get to that other end. Pop it in place, and there you go. You have an earring. Now I push this back. I push it over back. I push it a little further back, then I pull it out to the top. And there's your earring. Now if you put it together, you've got your set of earrings. You can go the same way. I don't like them going the same way. I mean, I don't like them going opposite. I like them going the same way. On these, most earrings I like going opposite, but not on these. I like these going the same way. See there? How cute is that? Those just make such a cute little Christmas earring. And they're small enough that the grandkids can wear them. Or if you just don't want to have too much, they're just a nice earring. Well, there is your candy cane earring. But I wanted to show you something else. If, let's say, you're just learning how to use this kind of stuff, I want you to be able to use it good. Let me show you a little thing. Here's a piece of wire. I just want to show you because I think this is a good thing to know. And I've got, well, I'm not even going to use those. If you're not used to making these circles, like this little circle up here on the top, let me point at it. If you're not used to making these little circles here up on the top or down here on the bottom, you're going to want to, on the bottom meaning right on the tip there and right here. If you're not used to making those circles, you need to practice with a regular piece of wire before you try to do it with this, because you're not, if you make that hoop too big, you're not going to be able to fold that tip right there. You know, so if you want to make an earring and not have to worry about that problem, just use a regular piece of wire and just grab a hold of the very tip and just twist it, just like that, and pull it back a little. I squash it down. That's what I like about these pliers. You got that flat place too. Now look at that. There you got your little place to start. You can hang things from that if you want to. But you can start putting your beads on there and make a candy cane with that. Or if you're making the bigger candy cane, if you want to use to make a bigger candy cane, go with the bigger beads. And you're going to have to use regular wire for the bigger beads because they will not fit on this little bitty wire here. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed that. My next video is going to be a Christmas tree, and then after that I'm going to do some memory wire bracelets. Okay, well, you have a good day, and God bless.